I don't know how to start this. Sometimes life just happens. Can't explain it. Right connections come together. Right conceptual ideas come together. Um, we're blessed with media being live, and we're blessed with interactions and people. Being able, the chance to just to see what people are doing. And I've been in the lucky opportunity with my name, I guess. That there's people with my name doing stuff and being active in the community or in their specialty. Myself, screenwriting and acting. There was Patrick Hampton, who was a football player, and then another Patrick Hampton who uh, sent me a Facebook message the other day bragging about one upping me on Google, and his timing couldn't have been any better. Actually, and that's the funny thing about it. Like, I'm a very spiritual person, so when you believe in God and you believe that the universe has a bigger purpose, kind of see past the picture. And I just thought it was hilarious because like it took him over 8,500 likes on Facebook to actually pull it off, and he's getting over 300 likes on his Facebook posts, or well, the posts that we have up, but like 100 likes usually or whatnot. Looks like a great example of a dad. I'm yet to meet him yet, but I'm excited to start this project and start this journey of first exploring as a storyteller and person that's loves history. The history of my family name, Hampton. So what's going on right now is that a fellow named Patrick Hampton, who became aware of via social media years ago, but like never really had any interactions with besides I think maybe like a tweet here or there, and like pull out positive messaging. Always be positive or try to do your best, in my opinion. And he made a comment on Facebook about being a famous screenwriter, which my life's weird. I get it, yeah. But when people use the word famous around me, like it is what it is. I'm blessed with the ability that I have, and that's the only way I look at it. I'm working on a Udemy series that'll be coming out specifically screenwriting. But back to the point of the blog is that uh, like there were so many people are talking shit, and there were so many people just talking stuff about it, and like someone said like that'd be a great movie idea, and I realized like the funny thing about Patrick, who I met on Twitter, and like I really don't even know much about this guy besides like he's a good father. He looks like a good example, especially on social media. Like there's a reason why he gets a lot of likes, and he's a really conservative Republican, which you know that's awesome. Like we all have our own political views, but like the funny thing about it is that we both have the same name, and we have like a very spiritual philosophy on top of it all, and they're both politically tied or kind of political agendas or philosophies. Yeah. So this documentary idea just came up because he's like my polar opposite. I'm the white kid that I ended up spending some time in LA hip hop studios, learning to freestyle, just enjoying music in general and the side of artistry. So like it's interesting enough to say that we are literally polar opposites and like the minority in exactly like the feel too on top of it all. So it's like it's an absolutely amazing opportunity to first show that we're all just people. Like the fact that we have the same name and that we both actually do good and we help people out, like that's a win. That's a huge win. I'm excited just to be able to be an example and be an example next to an example who's representing the same name, and we have been representing the same name our whole lives. So like I just doubled up on years of experience and doubled up on years of professionalism, doubled up on life experience times two. And like that's you can't explain that. That's amazing. And he posted up the pitch online on his Facebook, and we have over 350 likes up there in less than 24 hours. I just finished one of those really big, executive training, selling conferences where they might have sponsored me. I'm not supposed to say that though. But yeah, for good reason. A lot of training. And I did decent. Could have done better. It was an interesting room selling wise, and I guess God has a different path for me because this is better than gold. The fact that we have a chance to help out and be an example, but also show unity and also show reality and show what it means to be why people are conservative, why people are liberal at the same time, but like at the end of the time, like finding a mutual respect. And that's the only vibe I've ever felt from this person since I've ever had communication with him. So like I I enjoy his perspective on everything I've seen on Facebook. Like even the sarcastic comments are golden. So like I'm excited. And then also maybe pull it another step further just to explore the family name history and the definition of a last name and go through it, or the philosophy of a name. The fact that we share the name Patrick Hampton is great. We have different middle names, but that doesn't matter here. It's gonna be a fun project to promote. We already got press interest. We've already been asked to be on a show, which like I know what I can do, and the fact like that's already an ability, like that's gonna get crazier. And like the fact that I'm waiting on some other stuff and to go like life's about to get really interesting, and I'm excited just to be able to share with people, get it started, and be an example. It's different when you're trying to prove something to someone, but when you're leading, like yeah, it's a little tough. But like when you learn to do it, people just will listen to you and start following you. And all you have to do is have belief in yourself and listen to people that can lead you or give you advice to be better. And that's one thing like I'm really really excited about this experience. So like I hope Patrick starts vlogging too. The more footage we get out there, the better. Um, and realize that like we're gonna be starting a social revolution with this. Doesn't stop with us. We're just the beginning, the catalyst. So like that's the fun part about it. I'm excited to see what happens after this. And the opinions we change and the minds we change, but also the understanding that we all are individuals and we all are unique and we all have our perspective for a reason. And that's the biggest thing I'm going to define with this project. Even though we're going to hit some really interesting commonality points, we're going to hit some really hard, hopefully some hard history points, and really, really define what a name means. So this is my confession. I am so excited about this new project that I'm pushing it up front and getting it done and getting it prepared because like it's too good. It is a dream idea and a dream concept for me, and I have all the connections already. So it's just a couple phone calls. So it's just like it's really, really, really awesome of everything for me. So like I'm gonna see if I can get some camera set up and hit my contacts up. You don't do anything alone. That's one thing people need to really remember. It takes a team to get anything done. So what you got to do is just be the person to do it. And once in a while, you can tag along with other people's stuff. It's great. It's fun. Sometimes you have to take the lead, and this is one thing I'm really. It's gonna be fun to take a lead on this project, and the people I'm gonna get involved with it, and the social impact. Like that's what I'm so excited about. I I have a lot of backstory that it's gonna be interesting how I'm gonna deal with even talking about some of that stuff. But again, this is my confession. This is PH. Aloha.